coming out of Britain, a clinical trial for what is considered one of the more promising COVID-19 vaccines. That trial has been placed on hold. This is the Oxford vaccine in concert with AstraZeneca. They have paused the trial because a patient fell ill without explanation. Cindy Palm is on the story with the latest from London. Cindy.
Well, Heather, the World Health Organization has come out to say safety is the primary focus and that pausing a trial is actually pretty routine. Meanwhile, the UK's medical regulator says it is urgently looking at the information and seeing if this trial can restart as quickly as possible, because the University of Oxford vaccine that is being developed by the British pharmaceutical giant AstraZeneca is seen as one of the more promising candidates in the fight against COVID. There are dozens of clinical trials taking place around the world, including many in the U.S. However, this case in particular involving the participant who fell ill, that is a case out of here, the UK. It is unclear if this person fell ill as a result of this vaccine, which is key. Take a listen to what one medical expert said.
If a serious adverse medical event occurs, we want it investigated. The company immediately put the trial on pause, and an external group will be doing that investigation to try to determine whether this was a coincidental event, would have happened anyway, or might be causally related to the vaccine. We're not even sure that the person received the vaccine, could have received the placebo.
There are several trials going on around the world, but less than 10 that are in this late stage phase 3 human trial process. Heather.
This whole thing really highlights, Cindy, the issue of safety, and that's something that we've been reporting on of late because of concerns coming out of the U.S., notably allegations or suspicions of political pressure, political interference in the whole vaccine approval process. We have had in response really an unprecedented pledge from a number of pharmaceutical companies assuring the public about the safety of whatever vaccine emerges. Tell us more about what they have done.
9 major drug companies, including AstraZeneca, pledged yesterday that they will not try to speed up the government approval process unless they know that their potential vaccine is safe. And this is a way of trying to quell any fears from the public that the process is being expedited. We know that President Trump recently said he believes that a vaccine could be ready by the presidential election on November 3rd, that this is a possibility, which is just a couple of months away. And that is quite optimistic, and more optimistic than what some of his health officials have been saying in the Trump administration. At the same time, though, you have companies, for example, Pfizer, BioNTech, who say that they could be seeking government approval by mid-October or early November. Heather.
Cindy, thank you. Cindy Palm, live from London this morning. You can learn more about the global development for vaccines online. AstraZeneca just one of more than 150 different candidates in various stages of development, and the CBC Vaccine Tracker has all the information you might be interested in, as well as how the individual vaccines work and the pros and cons associated with each of the different types. It's online for you now at cbc.ca/vaccine tracker.